Mary had a little lamb.
From the classiest radio station on the air, this is...
Welcome to the Black Rabbit's Curse, where every shadow hides a sinister verse. Hear the airs thick with dread and tales of terror twist in your head into the dark unknown, where fear takes root and chills the bone. Beware, dear traveler, for once you're here, the curse may linger year after year. The Forgotten Pieces. Malik stepped off the curb, his breath curdling into the cold night air. The street was too quiet. Normally, the city hummed with life of cars honking, music thumping from passing speakers, people chatting outside barber shops and corner stores. But now, nothing. Just the flickering glow of streetlights, dim, unreliable, as if they too were struggling to stay alive. Something felt off. He reached into his pocket for his phone to check the time, but his fingers found only lint. That was weird. He never left home without it. Maybe he left it charging. His pulse quickened. No, that didn't feel right. As he walked, he noticed the sidewalks were crumbling. The air smelled thick, stale, almost rotten, like something long forgotten had passed. He passed a bus stop, only to realize there was no bench, just a rusted pole with a bent sign. His stomach tightened. Malik stepped at this intersection, inactively waiting for a familiar red light to change, but there was no light, just dark, empty posts where it should have been. He turned his head slowly, scanning the street. No cars at the intersection, no pedestrians waiting, just silence. A dull fear pressed against his chest. Across the street, a cab sit idling, the driver lazy, picking his nails. Malik jogged over, yanking the door open. The wave of hot, stifling air rushed over him. No air conditioning. The leather seat stuck to his skin. Where to? The driver asked, dabbing sweat from his forehead with a rag. Downtown, Malik murmured. The cab pulled off with a rough jerk, engine stifling as if it might give out at any moment. Malik stared at the window, trying to pinpoint exactly what was wrong. The city wasn't just quiet, it was stripped. There was no traffic lights, no digital billboard flashing ads, no street lights were dim, barely holding on. Every building looked older, barely holding itself together. There was no delivery trucks, no food vendors, no refrigerated carts, just strange emptiness, like a version of the city from a distant past. his fingers curled into a fist. He had been to the place before, but not here. Not like this. In history books, his heart beat quitting. Hey, Malik hesitated. Something about this city's different. The cab driver let out a low chuckle. You notice, huh? That I was losing my mind too. Malik swallowed. It looks older, like we lost something. The driver nodded, eyes fixed on the road. That's because we did. The cab screeched to a stop in front of the library. Malik climbed out, nerves buzzing under his skin. The building loomed ahead, its glass doors jammed open, odd angles inside. The air smelled of mold and dust, like a place that had been forgotten for decades. The librarian at the front desk barely glanced up. There was no computer, only stacks of yellowed paper and a dim lamp flickering weakly beside her. Can I help you? She asked, voice scratchy. Malik hesitated. Something's wrong with the city. It's missing things. Big things. The librarian finally met his gaze. There was something gnawing in her tired eyes. You're not the first to notice, she said, tapping her fingers on the desk. Some of us remember, most don't. Malik's throat tightened. Remember what? That this world isn't complete, she said quietly. It's missing inventions. Black inventions. The room tilted. Malik felt suddenly lightheaded. Imagine a world without traffic lights, she continued, her voice steady. No refrigerated transport for food, no modern gas mags, no air conditioning, no automatic elevators, no secure home security system. Even the light bulbs don't shine the way they should because they're missing a fragment that made them last. Malik's hands trembled. No, this wasn't real. The lights flickered outside. A car engine spurred and died. The librarian's eyes darkened with something Malik couldn't quite place. Once you see it, she whispered, you can't unsee it. A low, droning hum filled the air. The city exhaled a long, heavy breath, and then silence. Everything, every dim street light, every weak heartbeat of electricity vanished into darkness. The world had erased its own history, and now
sit here, heart
there
still
was
racing,
nothing.
eyes wide open. Remember, the terror doesn't end when the video does. You may try to forget, but the shadows have a way of following. The whispers grow louder each night, don't they? So go ahead, close your eyes, if you dare. But know this, you're not alone. Not anymore. But the Black Rabbit's curse has seen you, and it's waiting. So what happens when the lights go out? If you want to find out, make sure you come back. But next time, will you be ready? Sleep well. Or don't.